Sudan's paramilitary rapid support forces say they have agreed to a proposal for a humanitarian truce put forward by the United States and Arab powers.
Good morning. Our headlines today. The Justice Secretary is under mounting pressure as police search for 2 inmates mistakenly released from Wandsworth Prison.
700 police officers will be on the streets of Birmingham for tonight's Europa League match between Aston Villa and Israel's Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Good morning. Steady as they go, the Bank of England is expected to keep the cost of borrowing at its current level. A decision will be made later today on whether to keep it at the current 4% ahead of the looming budget.
A BBC investigation reveals overstretched health trusts in England are no longer taking referrals for adult assessments for ADHD.
Tonight at 6, the parents of the 3 little girls murdered in the Southport attack heavily criticise Axel Rudakabana's family for not doing enough to stop him. The girls' parents tell the public inquiry the killer's family knew how dangerous their son was, and yet they stayed silent. They say they should be held to account. Also on the programme, from a prince to a commoner. Andrew is officially stripped of his title by the King. Tonight he's been asked to give evidence in the US about Jeffrey Epstein. One of the 2 prisoners released by mistake from Wandsworth hands himself in. An Algerian national is still on the run. An unprecedented police operation in force in Birmingham tonight ahead of the Aston Villa match against Maccabi Tel Aviv. This is the scene live in the city tonight as protests get underway. Don't worry, I'm not about to spoil it for you. It's the Traitors' final tonight. A mistake, though, means that some in Canada and New Zealand already know who's won. And it has just been announced that the actress Pauline Collins, famous for her role in Shirley Valentine, has died, aged 85.
Massive police operation ahead of Villa versus Maccabi Tel Aviv, the game at the centre of a political storm.
Well, all right, it's Thursday, but we're having chips and egg for a change.
Remembering the life of Shirley Valentine star Pauline Collins, who's died at the age of 85, and how these care home residents turned hops and hearts into a beer that's bringing people together.
We just carefully picked each little hop off, put it into a bucket. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
Some other news now, and there was Bonfire Night disorder across the UK last night, with emergency personnel being attacked in multiple cities. In Scotland, fireworks were set off near officers responding to antisocial behaviour as Police Scotland undertook a huge surveillance operation. West Midlands Police made more than 20 arrests after officers were attacked in Birmingham. And in Merseyside, a teenager was arrested after a firework set a flat balcony alight. The driver who murdered a man in Sheffield has been jailed for a minimum of 26 years. Hassan Jangur ran over Chris Marriott and several others after father of two, Marriott, stopped to help when a brawl broke out during a wedding. The judge said it was a senseless act of hot-headed violence. And the government's Prevent scheme has seen the highest number of referrals ever. The number of individuals referred to the counter-terror programme has risen by 27% compared to the previous year. The largest group of referrals were individuals with no specific ideology. The Governor of the Bank of England says he believes inflation peaked last month and will fall over the coming months. It came as the bank held interest rates at 4% with uncertainty around the upcoming budget and ongoing food price rises.